Hey guys, you're watching Boondockin' with Dennis. And today, thanks to my buddy Todd, we are in Port Lavaca, Texas. This is the gorgeous Half Moon Reef Lighthouse. It was moved here in 1973, built in 1858, was in operation during the Civil War. Confederate Army made it unusable to help throw off the Union ships in the area. It's got a great history. Look it up and get yourself some details. Port Lavaca, Texas. There is the Bower Community Center. This place is huge. There's also a visitor center just around the corner. I was really surprised to learn that Port Lavaca has 11,557 residents. I really thought it was much higher than that. The place just seems bigger. And we have a gorgeous day. It's windy, but look at those skies. I'll take it. Right here outside the visitor center, they have a nice display, the Port Lavaca River Heritage Tour. Calhoun County Museum, the LaSalle Monument. I've seen that before. That is very impressive. The Half Moon Lighthouse. And what else do we have here? Can't quite make out that other one. But there's a lot to do in this area. It's really beautiful. So this is the entrance to the Lighthouse Beach RV Park and Bird Sanctuary, Paradise on the Bay. It was always a fee to come in here, but the sign says free admission. If it's free, it's for me. They have a very nice covered picnic area. They got some grills. I see a playground set over there. I see restrooms, and I see kind of an RV park. And I bet you the RV park is not free. Past experience tells me hooking up your RV is not free. But it's directly across from the water. It's absolutely gorgeous. So this is directly across from the RV park. Absolutely gorgeous. And there is a pier that brings you out to a nice covered, what do we want to call that thing, guys? A gazebo? Very nice. Wow, absolutely gorgeous. That is the Formosa Wetlands Walkway. And it is pretty. Back in the RV park section, and directly across the road from the birding walk, observation, gazebo, pier. They did have a recreation center, but there was some little kids recreating, and I didn't want to be the old homeless guy in the pickup truck from out of town filming little kids playing. That would involve a whole new Johnny Petraglia set of creepiness. More outdoor grilling areas, covered, lots of shade. There's my mirror. There's a health warning sign there. That's never a good thing. That'll keep me out of the water. There's a boat ramp there. That's good. Yeah, this is my first time back in here. Whenever I came back here before, you had to pay to enter. And when you're trying to film 100 things, that doesn't always work out too good. But if you were going to spend a day here, and it costs you whatever it costs you, 10 bucks, well worth it. Well, if you're a great blue herring, you're a man. And if you're a rosette spoonbill, you're a woman. Anything else, you're kind of on your own here. Other than the water being a health hazard, I would say that this is a pretty nice setup. It's a bay, so, and it's industrial. But I'll tell you what, it's gorgeous, isn't it? So I guess these are RV spots you can rent. I see water. Oh yeah, there's hookups, okay. It's just weird because there's probably about 20, 25 of these and none of them are occupied. Nice little playground area. Really nice little playground area. And most of them have a water view. And some of them have shade. Pretty nice, actually. I'm impressed. Good job, Port Lavaca. And they also have another playground down the opposite end. And looks like they have a splash pad, which is pretty neat for the kids. It's got some shade. It's being maintained. You ready? You ready? Dolphin. See the dolphin trash can? And there's the top of the little bird watching gazebo. I don't know about you guys, I'm really curious. I want to go read that sign and figure out why this is a health hazard. Health warning, do not eat fish or crabs caught in enclosure area of the bay. See map. And then a lot of warnings. Keeping fish or crabs from the closure area may be punishable by a fine of up to $500. Eating fish or crabs from the closure area is prohibited and may be hazardous to human health, especially for children and fetuses. I have 28 jokes that I'm going to keep to myself. I thought everything there was really nice. I could definitely see staying here a while. Don't forget, guys, we owe this trip to Todd. Todd sent me money and said, check out Port Lavaca or anywhere you like. We went with Port Lavaca, and I probably haven't been here in a year and a half, 2 years. And I had never been in this park before, so thank you again, Todd. Good call. Quite by accident, I saw some train tracks, and then I saw a Southern Pacific rail car, and of course it's right across the street from the Port Lavaca police station, and I'm waving to multiple police cars driving by. So we will not be driving while filming, but we will turn the wheel just a little bit, probably for a shift change or something, guys. And then there's the old depot. I had never seen that before in my trips over here, so pretty cool. I don't know if this depot is being used for something else or not, but the windows look new. I know it's not the visitor center, right? But I've seen a lot of these old train depots in small towns become visitor centers. And the tracks stop right here. Well, this is Main Street. And like a lot of Texas small towns, Main Street's just not what it used to be. Texas Traditions Grill and Bar. There you go. But there's a lot of closed down stores, a lot of repurposed stores. There's a hardware store. It still looks open. Looks pretty nice. Be nice to redo these streets with restaurants and shops and bars, you know, places that would bring in tourists and the locals to have a place to go to hang out. This is Bayfront Peninsula Park. And that's Kevin singing the national anthem. Very nice, and again, I had never seen this before. Well, Donnie and Kathy from Barton's RV. I know you guys are always looking for places like this, and Port Lavaca's got one for you. Absolutely gorgeous. looking out over the bay. There's just gorgeous views, guys. I didn't know I needed this trip, but I needed this trip. I know I've been to Port Lavaca quite a few times before, but I'm finding lots of new things that I never saw before. I also want to thank David Strauss, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, David. David had sent me a super chat just a few days ago. Thank you very much, David. That was a nice surprise and very much appreciated. Let's head over to that side of the park, see if there's some cool things over there. It's very windy over here today. It's a 4 porta potty day on the wind chill. 4 of them down right in a row. They have playgrounds here, they have restrooms, and then they also have this T-head pier that goes out. They even have people walking dogs here. This place has everything. I could see staying at Magnolia Beach overnight and then coming up here during the daytime and spending an entire day here. It's really nice covered picnic areas and kind of like Rockport Beach, but different. Oh, I do have a joke from my friend Mary. Mary's a good person and always sending me nice messages. To the person who stole my antidepressants, I hope you're happy. I don't know about you guys, but when I was a kid, we had a street to play on, and if we were lucky, the street light worked. The LaBelle. Wasn't that one of LaSalle's ships that he brought to this area? The LaBelle? And look at that, they have little sea turtles there, in case a surfer wants to come by and play on the playground. There's a historical marker about the Civil War torpedo works. And then they have that little iron cutout. 1, 2, 3, 4 people operating a canyon. And if you can see, there's a big old red and white ship coming through the bay up there. Hey guys, that's Port Lavaca so far. Thanks for riding along today. Thank you again to Todd. Thanks for watching.